Hi, welcome to Qimen. My name is Douglas Chan. Today we're going to base on one case study on 八字 analysis using Qimen. So Qimen is generally known as a divination tool, but apparently not many people know that this Qimen can be used for 八字 analysis. And I will give you some examples in this case study to see the powerfulness of this Qimen and the accuracy it can be. So this is a Qimen chart that we plotted for this person who is born in 2015, September 24th. So in this particular 8 different boxes itself, that's called the 4 pillars. Under normal 八字 reading is very common, and they use these 4 pillars to analyze a person's character or the person's journey of life, or some people they call it fortune telling. So, but in Qimen we not just use these 4 pillars, but we also have this particular 9 different boxes, the trigram itself, including many different symbols itself within the 9 boxes to decipher the information about a person's character. So in this case itself, I will give you a very brief overview of how this Qimen can do a 八字 analysis to be so precise that it can amaze a lot of people. Okay, so bear with me, this can be a bit long in terms of a few minutes. So over here, what we need to do is we need to find out where is this person's in terms of the personal symbol. So personal symbol meaning that we are able to check over here. This is the day itself. Day, we call it the day stamp, meaning that this day itself is the personal symbol of the person who is born in 2015, September 24th, 1400 hours. So this symbol itself is pronounced as Kui. So in order to find the character of this person, we find the Kui. Where does it represent in these boxes itself? So let me highlight. Kui is over here. So in this case itself, under the special Qimen law is the regulation is that Kui, one of them will be over here. Okay, this is a small little hidden Kui over here. It's a hidden one. So another Kui is over here. So let's highlight this box number 9. So 2 and 9, basically they are the person's character. So 2 and 9 represent the person themselves. Okay, so his belongs to box 2 and belongs to box 9. So the question is, why is there 2 boxes instead of 1 boxes? So the logic is this. In box number 2, this represents his age from birth all the way until 35 to 40 years old. It's around here. So this is him. After 35 to 40 years old, his energy will change to box number 9. So that is to say that this 2, box number 2 and box number 9, it is the energy of the person that shifted from box 2 to box 9. So after 35 to 40 years old, he will be moving to this box 9 energy. So you talk about the energy of the person. So every box itself in box 2 and 9 represent the person's character. The person's character. So in this aspect, when he is young, he will have this 3 of the specific character. And then after that, we also have another 3 specific character after 35 to 40 years old. Okay, so this is how the information about the character comes about. So every now and then we will actually look at all the symbol itself to tell us what does every of the symbol means. So in general aspect, I will just give you an overview. So we have this particular 9 heaven, we have a dispute, and we have destroyer over here. So 9 heaven means a person who is expectation a lot. That means he have a high standard of himself and a high standard for the rest of the people beside him. And we have a dispute over here. So it can also mean that this person is very good in arguing and creating some dispute within himself. And of course, this person, we have a destroyer, meaning that this person will not be able to focus on one thing for too long. After a while, he will find good reason to move to something else. So there is no focus in this person. So his life will have a lot of changes here and there. Okay. So as we move along, box number 2 to box number 9 itself, the energy changes after 35 to 40 years old, plus minus. It really depends on a lot of other factors also. So question is, what will be his character next? So we have a death over here, we have a leader over here, we have a problem over here. So in this aspect, the leader means that he actually, based on his high standard of achievement and his ability, he slowly transform into a person who has more leadership quality. And I would say that this is a potential that this person is going to be. But of course, if he were to go for a job that don't have the ability to change himself to become a good leader, then the environment is not able to support him. So he may not become a good leader, but that is going to be his potential. Okay, so we have a death over here. Death means that this person is very, very focused, very, very obstinate, very stubborn. So in that aspect is that it's not easy to change his mind. Once he make up his mind, he will be fixated in what he's want to do. You see, so this is a general characteristic of person. Tianrui, okay, Tianrui can create a lot of problem, okay, and Tianrui, this problem star is also means that this person may have some affinity related to metaphysics, related to religious activities. You see, so generally we are talking about box 2 and 9. This is the general information about a person. Okay, so thank you for watching this video related to 八字 analysis using 奇门遁甲. Hello, welcome to Qimen. My name is Dr. Chan. Today I'm going to talk about this particular case related to seeing a person's career and using their 八字 to see their relationship and see whether this person is supposed to be good or bad in their career itself. So what's going to happen to this chart is this. Well, basically I've divided the chart into 2 different sections. One is the 4 pillars over here, and the one, all the 9 palaces, which is over here in the right itself. So to see a person's identity, what you need to do is we need to see the day stamp, which is represented by the symbol of Wu. This is Wu itself. So in this particular 9 palace itself, the 9 different boxes, we need to identify where is the Wu station over here. So which also means that this box 1 itself is representing Wu. This is the person's main character. The person is locating in box number 1. So having said that, we have noticed that quite a few other things that which is quite interesting. There is an emptiness over here represented by a circle. There is also a Fu Ying chart. Okay, Fu Ying chart over here. What? Let me type it down, which is called a Fu Ying. Fu Ying chart is a person who is actually very, I will use the word stubborn. A very stubborn person. That means he has his own way of thinking, but he's also a very focused person. That means when he do things, he likes to focus, and apparently where he's very focused and concentrated, other people may feel that he is somebody can be very stubborn. So a Fu Ying person usually is very, very stubborn. So having said that, we will not go too much deeper into this particular character of this person, but we will look at the career opportunity for this person. So career, we will look at this particular symbol representing by this open. Okay, open, we call it the open door. Open door meaning that this box 6 itself represents the entire relationship of this person in as a box of career. That means all the opportunity in career itself, box 6 is telling us something. So we have 9 earth over here, which in Chinese we call the 九地. So reference point is open door. So we have a doctor over here. So doctor and the 9 earth itself, both of them telling us something whereby he could be related to a career related to this particular thing we call education, culture, anything related to something more civilized. So, but this night Earth is telling us that the opportunity is limited, or maybe the industry will be limited. So that means he, basing on his stubbornness, when he focus on something, a career, a job, he will always focus on that particular area and will not move to any other industry. So which also tell us the career opportunity will be quite limited, and limited in terms of the jobs itself. But we also have to see that this is box number 6. This is box number 1. Himself is over here. The matter is over here, which is box 6. The element itself, box 6, and box 1 itself. Box 6 is producing him. So technically, the job is always coming to him. There is limited job offer, but it's always coming to him. So he doesn't really have to work too hard to get a job. However, we also have to see his general character is that he's a restor. We got a black tortoise over here, and we have a bandit. So technically, he's someone who is very chill, very relaxed. So in a way that, yes, opportunity will be coming to him, but because of his character, he's a very chill person, and maybe he's a very fake person also because of the black tortoise. And bandit, meaning that he can do great things, but whether or not he wants to do, that's another story. So having said that, he also belongs to the this stem of Wu, which stands for money. So which means that although he is a very chill person, the opportunity provided to him in the career itself is going to come to him continuously. So having said that, it also means that this person, the money is also accumulating. He will have saving, he will have money in his life to make a good situation in his career. So having said that, this is something whereby it is quite interesting for him. But on the contrary, we also have to see that this emptiness itself is telling us that he will have another character of box number 9 itself. So in this case, rightfully, if there is no emptiness, we will focus on box number 1. But because of this emptiness, sometimes he belongs to box 1, sometimes he belongs to box 9, depending on which year itself. So if I were to base on the element itself, this is the red color, box number 9 is red color, which stands for fire. This is stand for this matter. So he clashed with this job itself in certain years. So technically, there will be a variation in terms of this job opportunity. So sometimes the jobs comes to him. Sometimes he clash with his job itself. So what does it mean when the person actually clash with the job? Okay, so we need to understand that when a person is clashing with the job, the person is telling us that this person is lazy and do not like to work in specific years. So we have to be very careful with that. That means, basing on his character, certain years he'll be very, very lazy. He don't like to work. Certain years, the job will come to him, but he'll still be having a very chill life. So in this case, we can suspect that this person's career will be up and down, limited options. So certain years he don't like the job itself. He do not enjoy the process of working for other people. So this is what we can decipher basing on the chart itself. Because of his ability to be very focused and very stubborn, so he will continue to enjoy this kind of chill life and do not want to work or prefer not to work lifestyle. Okay, so this is the explanation basing on this example of the chart for this person who born in 1970, October 05th. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Welcome to Qimen Dunjia. Hello, my name is Dr. Chen. I am the Qimen teacher. Today I'm going to share with you how to find a nobleman. What is a nobleman? That means something called a 贵人. So a lot of people have this misconception that 贵人, that means the nobleman is actually somebody who is very rich or very powerful. Actually, the definition under the context is this, is that somebody who may be giving you good advices or maybe pushing you to be better. That can also mean 贵人 or nobleman. So end of the day is this, do not assume that nobleman is somebody who is rich and powerful. It does not really mean that way. And at the same time, in a person's life, you can have a multiple of noblemen within your context of friends. So it's not just one person, it can be a lot of people that is surrounding you. So the thing is, basing on the Qimen chart for destiny reading, we are able to see where are your noblemen, and from there we can choose and select and spot who are the people that could be your nobleman in life, and maybe from there you'll be able to make more friends who are in this category. All right, so in this case itself, I will share with you a case study related to one of the chart of a person, and from there you will learn how to find a nobleman basing on a 奇门遁甲 chart. So allow me to share a chart with you. Okay, basing on this chart over here, which you will see, I have divided them into two different sectors to tell us different sector information. And if in this case itself, we have to identify based on this chart. This is actually a 奇门 chart. 奇门遁甲 chart is being plotted using an Excel. And from there, I actually divide them into two different pieces. And to identify where is the person, so we have to look at the day stamp, which is over here. This is a day stamp, or this is a stamp itself. We call it the 4 pillars. So we need to find where is this particular symbol, which is called ren. Ren. Okay. So in this case, the ren itself, we need to identify where is the ren. Ren, one is over here, which is box 8. And then there's a ren over here, which is box 5. But under the context, in terms of the understanding of this Qimen rule, is that anything that is box 5, we automatically goes to box 2. So in this case, box 2 itself is also the invisible ren. That means we have to actually copy the thing over here, which is a ren. And it becomes invisible ren over here. So which means that the character of this person is box 2 and box 8. So in this case, it's 1982, and this year is 2022. So we will take it that it's actually over 40 years old already. So after 40 years old, he will be in this location, box number 8. So during the year of this, who is 40 years old and above, then we have to understand that we only need to take reference in box number 8 as a form of the reference point. So in this box number 8 is actually the person himself. So in this case, where is the nobleman? So a lot of people, they will have this conception is that 子府, which is the leader, is actually a nobleman. Technically, it's not wrong, because this is what a lot of people are being preached. But the thing is that sometimes as a 子府, as a leader, he or she may not be able to produce you. So in this case, it's based on the element of 5 elements. So if it's able to produce you, fine, or even the harmony, you fine. But in this case itself, because this is actually a earth, this is 子府, actually a metal. So the person himself is always producing the leader, the 子府. So which means that he's always going after, making an effort to look for the leader themselves. So in that case itself, that means the leader is actually not coming to him. He will make a lot of effort to get the nobleman to be with them. So it's actually not a really fantastic case in this aspect. So in the 5 element itself, because this person is an earth person, when I say earth person, means basing on the palace itself, but not basing on the day stamp itself. I'm looking at the palace as a whole. So the person as a whole in palace itself is an earth person. So I'm looking for an element that is able to produce the person. Produce the person's anything that is earth, we are looking at fire. Fire itself. So in this box itself, all the boxes are, we are looking for fire palace. So fire palace over here. This is box number 9. So technically speaking, we should be looking at somebody who is within this category. That means anybody who belongs to the category of U and belongs to the category of E, then he or she will likely to be able to produce the person. Okay, so this is basing on a first level of understanding on finding who are the potential noblemen that is likely to help you. So end of the day, we also have to see who are the people that will not help you. That means they clash with you. So which means that based on earth concept, 5 elements, what are the elements that is going to clash with earth? So we have a couple of them, which is the wood over here, box 3 and box 4. So in this case, we have Kui and Xing and Ding and Geng. These 4 different categories of people will actually clash with this person's birth chart. So in this case, we have to be a bit more careful. That means people who are Kui, Xing, Ding, and Geng will actually clash with the person and will not technically help this person basing on our first level of understanding. Of course, having said that, we also have to see Wu and Yi, this group of people, they are actually pretty good in this aspect. And of course, because this person is Earth, we can look at Ren, we can look at Ji, we can look at Bing also. This 3 group of people which is in harmony with this person. So end of the day, this Ren, Ji, and Bing itself is also pretty good in this aspect. So which means that it's about, there's a 4 out of 10 different stamps itself. We are looking at probably around 40% of the people that is going to clash with him. And about 20% of the people is going to help him. So that means you have to be very selective on who you're going to be friends with, who you're going to be associated with. You see, so choosing your friends or choosing your partner, all this will actually help you very carefully in your life, because it will make a lot of difference by selecting which people that you want to be with. Okay, so this is the first level of looking at this nobleman. So I hope you understand and learn a little bit more about Qimen Dunjia. Thank you for watching.